Oh, thank God the chat just actually worked today. Thank God I don't have to do the whole thing where I start a stream then I end it.
Team 17.
Why was it in a different language?
Sassy Chap Games.
Date everything. Oh wait,
Making sure I'm in the right language. Okay, there literally isn't another language. Got it. What's good, Tyler? Today I just decided I would start the game in I would start the stream before starting the game, which is why we're already in it. Because I can't go to my other monitor, so even though I'm on borderless full screen, doesn't matter. I can't go to my other monitor. Anyway, we're gonna be playing some more Date Everything today, and then we'll do Wind Waker Thursday. Keep it like this, it's funnier. What you mean? Is there something wrong? Wait, I'm curious. Is there something wrong? Did I actually fuck something up in the in the creation? Or was it just what? The language? Oh no, the language wasn't changed. It just, I think some characters just are Hispanic type coded, so they just say shit in a different language, but there is literally no language option. And also, I'm not doing the voices this time, so they need to have something. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Drywall means there's no plumbing attached to a wall as opposed to a wet wall where there is plumbing connected. Cool. We're gonna continue our Date Everything playthrough. First off, we're gonna close that so that we don't risk anything there. First off, can we open this now? No, okay, so we're gonna need to talk to Dorian with the skeleton key. Do we have everything saved from yesterday? Or not from yesterday, but from last stream. Timothy Timepieces romanced. We've got Dasha, we've got Lyric, we've got Chance romanced. Okay, we've got everything saved then. Arma, yeah, Arma was the last thing we did. Alright. One thing I've heard is that you can actually change this, and this actually changes the HVAC system? I don't know if that's true or not. Alright. First off, there is one character I want to go for. You want to see Wallace again? We've already romanced Wallace. I'll have to come back to him later. There is something you can do past romancing from what I've seen. I'll see how that works and whether or not that like every character is actually able to do that. But I think I need to get farther into the game before I even do that in the first place. But we're going to romance this shadow real quick.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it?
Because I know who the voice actor for this one is.
As you search for
And I need to hear him do this because I think it's funny.
As the light fades in
That is absolutely Oxley. Great.
despair.
This is Song Joon-woo's voice actor.
Do you wish to proceed?
Also Makoto from Persona 3 Reload. Sure.
Is that so?
Yep.
Let regret not fail your heart then. Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself.
Cool.
A terrifying amalgam of bones, both human and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers and seething.
Look, it's the Shadow Monarch, guys.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible, the shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail.
Okay.
Light has no purchase here, for I
I need to.
Exclamation point.
He said the exclamation point. God damn it. It was gonna be cool there for a second. He's blinking at me like, so what you think, Sweet handle.
Of course.
That's his full name.
Darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra.
Sure, I totally understand.
Do you? I am the Umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra, my companion absent shade. Like
It's playing like Shadow the Hedgehog. Sign me up.
yes. So tell me, penumbra, what brings you to the call of the night?
I noticed that one of the shadows was wrong.
Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint?
Internet. But I'm gonna say on my own.
Observant. I enjoy those who...
His arm reaching out reminds me of a revive scream. That better be a thumbnail. Oh, it'll be a future thumbnail. All the thumbnails will be from like previous videos because that's my... I've been pulling thumbnails from my like previous video just so I avoid spoilers.
You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You're embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What quest are you on? What are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true
I love the music kicking in, the fucking like Shadow the Hedgehog theme.
bask in the shadow.
Oh, hail Shadow! Like, that's the shit that you hear in the backgrounds for this guy.
Sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return
Hang on,
to your
hang on, give me a sec. Give me a sec, just screenshotting that. Alright, cool, I have it saved for the next one.
Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear.
I just screenshotted that, by the way.
It's but a lick of what true darkness can do.
I love darkness. I always try to keep the lights down.
You help my power grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning.
No!
Not for your summoning ritual. I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been wading in the abyss in search of a companion.
Like romantically or like platonically? Oh, I'm gonna ask that one.
Such feelings unnecessary. Although not unwelcomed. You see,
I'm gonna go all in on flirting with the fucking giant shadow beast.
I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner. Our sinister lamentations in pure night.
Yeah, I understand the word you're saying.
Dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Okay. Armaments.
My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during
During
the
the
great
Great
cataclysm.
Cataclysm. I have 0 questions.
You are not curious about my dark powers? My special lore? It is rather special.
I guess a little.
Phew. Any other phantasm haunted. What troubles you, my penumbra?
The Great Cataclysm. Tell me all about it, sir. No!
Before, it was a peace.
Your shadow army?
My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly,
And then suddenly you were overtaken by a new shadow monarch.
power beyond any of ours divided us.
His name was Song Jin Woo.
Not seen my ally since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
Let me guess. The light defeated the dark now. What was this power? It's gotta say it's light.
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason, but that won't matter once I am at full strength.
Okay.
What troubles you, my penumbra?
The special armor.
These aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
How do we find them?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual.
Oh.
Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Manta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra. You shall someday see what troubles you, my
Your moniker.
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark.
Okay.
And its
I realize he has 420 in his name too.
very essence, Lord of Shadows.
What about the XXXs in 420?
Signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular.
It's literally an Xbox shit. It's literally an Xbox fucking
They are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding.
Can this be?
Huh?
Spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
Are you getting your special armor, my lord? The dark power?
I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul
It has?
quivers
Where?
with might.
It's true, you look very mighty and sexy.
Oh, that's exactly I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation. Too fiercely.
I like that guy. Alright. Let's look around. Let's find some more things. We'll talk to Dasha too, because I want to talk to her again. This is sync running. Can I romance the water in the sink? Can I romance the sink if it's full of water, and it's different if it's not full of water? Can I I want to find Bobby Pin again too. I was thinking about doing that one. Alright, let's do Dasha again. Oh, there's Bobby. Okay, we'll do Bobby now then, and then we'll do Dasha.
For the last time, I don't have games on my computer. I can literally see a game right there on the desktop.
Well, that's for me, not you. I work hard. I deserve a little self-care. Mama needs to play a little arachnid old maid every now and then to soothe her nerves.
Arachnid old maid.
Hey, I got nerves that need soothing too.
From what? Pretending to run a criminal empire?
I'm not pretending. This is legitimate.
Sure, kid, sure. Oh, look, your friend is here.
Is that my computer?
We got business to talk.
Sure, business.
Well, 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 look who made it.
That's good, Bobby.
Welcome to the potential future home of the Pin family's crime paradise.
My office?
Open your mind, baby. Criminal enterprises are way more than a guy in a trench coat selling you stuff in an alley. Any real mafioso's got an accountant and an office and a whatnot. Can't you see it now? Right there, on the desk, on a big shiny plate. Robert Bobby Pin. Legitimate business pin.
I feel like the legitimate part is gonna have people asking questions.
What? But the point of that is so they don't have to ask questions. Am I a business pin? Yes. Is that business legitimate? Also yes. It's real simple, baby. But alright. If the nameplate ain't selling you on the vision, check this out. I call it funny money, honey. So we tell people I'm a finance pin. I scam HQ, the office. I make a bunch of fake
Ah, shit.
degrees and licenses and all that. They bring me the money. I take it. Then we tell them that I invested it, and it's totally making a bunch of money.
It's a
and they decide to
fucking
pay me.
Ponzi scheme!
Meanwhile, we get some more suckers, take their money, and give it to the old
It's a
suckers.
Ponzi
And
scheme!
new suckers to keep the scam going.
That's called a Ponzi scheme. They usually don't end well.
What? You're telling me someone else has done this extremely brilliant and original scam already? That's impossible. There's no way.
Look it up sometime, you'll see.
No, no. A busy and successful gangster like myself doesn't have time for research. That's nerd shit. And time's money. Seems like the office just ain't gonna be the place for us. But hey, that's okay, baby. A gangster like me is flexible.
I feel like we're already
So here's
friends.
your hint for our next potential.
Well, I guess it's not a...
mission. Darkness. Scam.
I know where that is!
Completely locked. Spiders. Get out.
Oh, never mind. Oh shit, she's going to the attic. Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing I'm gonna do that Dorian quest, huh?
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack
Hey,
of papers
Dasha.
over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Oh, shit. Hey Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived.
Yay!
After all, today we have practice date.
Aww, I'ma be cute. The thought of going on a date with you makes me happy.
Even if it is fake date?
Yeah.
That is nice to hear.
Dasha, cute.
I have not heard these kinds of gentle words in some time. Liam, you are making me blush.
Good.
Which means it is time for subject change. All right. Here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me?
Oh god, that's the worst option. For a first date? Yeah, I feel like the bowling alley is the most fun. It's a good way to like get to know someone without it feeling stressful. Like it's a fun thing that two people are doing together. You have a little bit of playful competition. But I guess it does depend on the person that you're dating. A restaurant kind of comes with expectations, and it's, you know, depending on the restaurant, can be like, they can put a little bit more expectations on the actual date itself. And then this is the wrong answer. I'm gonna say the bowling alley. I feel like for a first date, that's probably the best spot to go.
Ah, yes, the bowling alley. The sound of the balls striking the pins, shine of the grease upon the floor, smell of years and years of cigarettes.
Okay, chill out.
Is there any more romantic place?
That's not what I'm saying, but okay.
Off we go then, in our imaginations, to the bowling alley.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like for a first date, something more casual makes more sense rather than going all in on, like, fancy restaurant immediately, you know? Like, I feel like for a first date, I would either go for, like, coffee or, again, like, a fun activity, like bowling alley or something like that. Definitely not movie. Movie's a terrible first date.
Here we are, at the bowling alley. It is time to rent stylish bowling shoes. We are approaching shoe counter. The clerk looks us both in the eye and asks what we need. What will you do?
Huh. This is obviously the worst option. Well, for her, though. Give you privacy as you tell the clicker shoe size. Does that matter? I don't care. I don't have a foot fetish, so I don't care what size your fucking shoes are. Not that you allowing you to go first. That seems like the most casual.
Yes, very good. No judgment or embarrassment. Feet are only feet after all.
There we see. That makes sense.
Not the size of the foot, but the amount of ass kicked that counts. Excellent. Simply excellent. It is time to use ancient bowling alley computer to input our names in time-honored bowling custom. What do you put for our names?
Cute nickname sounds fun.
Oh, yes. Adorable. Sweet. Just lovely. This is excellent move to begin date. You will capture my detailed heart in no time. We are bowling, and you've just hit strike. How do you react?
What the fuck are these options? I high five.
Yes.
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
normal.
A high five is always welcome in such a situation. You can allow your date to appreciate your strength while celebrating your victory in a considerate way. Wonderful. Very good. You are becoming quite
There we
the
go.
charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
See ya.
See you again.
Hell yeah. Alright. Let's go upstairs and talk to Dorian. At this door right over here. Got a skeleton key in our pocket, so...
Dorian looms
There we
over
go.
you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip.
That's his voice.
See me with my arms crossed like this. It means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Hey, Keith.
Keith, is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed
Aww.
you too, dearest Dorian. And I am back to stay. Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
You two seem like lovers.
We've tried that.
Indeed.
It did not really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite so.
I agree. Maybe we can be friends, Keith?
Why, I would love that. I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
Bet! Already. Sick. Let's see what's in store in the attic.
In you go, mate.
Oh, I suppose it's gonna... Now I'll be able to talk to Dorian whenever I want. Just by going over there. Sick. So, Bobby is definitely in here. The hell? Oh, there's Bobby. Oh, she's trying to open the goddamn safe, huh? There's spider webs all over the damn place. We got some things we can look at in here. Some boxes. There's a medal up there, but I don't think that's a separate thing. There's an empty pallet back here. There's a thing here. Can I romance a spider web? No, I guess not. To be fair, I guess the webs aren't exactly beloved. There's a plant here that's dead. Alright. How many things we got? We got one more. So let's find someone new today. Because we literally haven't. Let's do this one, because I heard about this one. So now this should be a different person. This shouldn't be Hector.
Here you are.
Shit.
You keep coming back. I can't. It is something of a
Shit.
surprise to me.
I was wrong.
I've wanted you for so long, even just to speak to you, and now I have it. Somehow it feels wrong. Like I'm going to lose it. Surely, if you're
I guess I'm
lucky enough
wrong.
to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it.
I'll look up what I got wrong with this.
I would lose it if you left.
Why would I leave?
Oh, surely you would if you knew. If you knew what I really was, you would leave and you'd be right to. Which is why you must never know. You must never see that. And I will content myself with this halfway openness. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic. But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours.
Which appears at a random HVAC once you've interacted with the thermostat on the wall on the front foyer and set it to cold. A random one? That's annoying. Okay.
No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now. And where I go is only for me.
I feel like that should have been her, though, because it was like blowing wind out of it. Whatever. Back to sleeping. Alright, alright. We can do our daily ones with the two that we're trying to romance here. So if I go talk to Hector in the attic, does he just automatically hate me? Is that what happens there? Or do I see a different thing? Alright. Back to my favorite.
You wish to continue going on practice dates with myself?
Yes. Yeah, practice dates. Dasha. No, I need to get something off the desk. Can you pick me up? I want to profess my undying love for you. Oh god. Yeah, practice dates.
Here are the potential locations for these dates.
A restaurant.
Here we are.
Much better for a second date.
Appetizer, dear date?
Ah, there's two good options here. I'll say that.
Huh? Pretty smile. Me? Perhaps you are meaning someone else?
Do you see anyone else here?
This imaginary restaurant is filled with people, like herring in the barrel, as my father always said. Perhaps our waitress has impressed you with her pretty smile?
I'm talking to you, Dasha.
Oh, well,
Are you blushing?
well, that is one way to impress your date. But sharing appetizers is also an excellent way to get close. Whew. Let us move on. Our food has arrived, and I am eating my steak with great enthusiasm. What do you do next?
I ask if you like to try some of my pasta. Sounds like the best option.
That is the way. There is no greater joy than gazing lovingly into your date's eyes, taking
There we
bite of
go.
food from their plate. Romance, spark, sensual generosity, top marks. And now, our final question. The waiter walks in with bill and sets it on table between us.
Oh, I obviously pay.
What do you do?
I already paid the bill.
Oh, it is like that, is it? You think you are faster than that? You think you have gotten the better of me? You have started down dark path, my friend.
Chill out,
One
Dasha.
you are not prepared for, I think.
Chill out. Dasha, this isn't real.
The date is not real, but the slight to my honor
Okay.
is very real. Watch your back. When we dine together next, you are in.
Okay. Was it good though?
What? What? Yes, yes. Technically. I mean, no, it is good. I just... I do not like to lose in this. Let us move on. If we dwell on this, I will become angry again. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer.
Did I screw up by doing that?
There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
Can't wait.
See you again.
Alright. In that case... The game controller is one. Let's go back to Bobby. Do that one.
The attic is dark and cold. That's to be expected. What you don't expect, however, is that Bobby has company before you get here. Then again, it might be more accurate to say that Bobby's company has them.
Uh-oh.
Listen here, you little book.
Oh, that's the safe. For sure.
You think you can just slither into my attic and start helping yourself to my real estate? No, No, mistress. No, mistress. No, you spineless, pathetic little pin. Nothing happens in this attic without my say-so. You understand? You will not be playing pretend gangster in here without my express permission, you sniveling, lowly little maggot.
I don't like her.
The safe casts her steely gaze towards you. You could could swear the room has gotten 10 degrees colder.
Another uninvited guest. Why don't you go explain to them that you will not be conducting your business here? Yes, ma'am. Good, Pig. Don't disturb me again, or I'll have to punish the both of you. And it won't be the fun sort of punishment.
In the middle distance, a confused
What the fuck?
sound comes from a new, moneyed object.
What now?
Nobody you need to worry about, my angel of accounting. No one of worth or consequence.
Oh,
That's a wallet.
Bobby lowers their voice, doing their best to appear entirely unbothered by the conversation you just witnessed. They try to strike a casual pose, leaning one arm against the wall, but they accidentally hit a spiderweb and shriek.
Goddamn!
They look back towards Sophia and lower their voice again.
Sophia.
Welcome to the attic. Potential site of the Pin Criminal Empire.
This place seems like not quite cool enough for you.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Cold, yeah, and it's dark and scary, which is like great for striking fear in the hearts of enemies. But Bobby Pin runs a warm and welcoming criminal empire. I don't know if this place is really great for the vibes I was hoping to cultivate. But just to be sure, let's see how this scam strikes you. I call this one Scared Broke. So check it out. You bring our potential suckers up here to the attic. They think they're gonna have a meeting with me, the big boss. We keep them waiting a while, a good 20 minutes or something, and you keep reassuring them I'm coming. I sneak up on them, scare the shit out of them. They drop all their money and valuables, as one does when scared shitless. We pick it all up and get rich. Repeat, repeat, repeat.
Okay. There's already too many people up here to maintain that scary kind of environment you'll need.
God, yeah, you're right. It was a great idea, but all these wise guys up here crowding my shit and ruining the vibes. Yes, it's not my fault, but it won't, will it?
Bobby looks around the room, as though desperately trying to source some inspiration from somewhere. They fold their arms over their body, trying to keep warm while still trying to look effortlessly cool. The result is less than convincing.
Well, look, maybe this time you come up with a scheme for us. Huh, recruit?
That's a terrible idea. I'd love to, but not here.
This place is cramping your style, right? I knew it. No, this place just doesn't have what it takes to host the Pin Gang. I wanted to give it a fair chance, but my time is too valuable to waste. You know?
Bobby strides forward boldly, head held high.
Yeah.
This place ain't for the Pin Gang. It sucks!
What did you say, you miserable little worm?
Yikes! I'm out of here!
Bobby calls over their shoulder as they disappear down the stairs.
You can find me where the magic happens, baby! A den of sin and rest in equal measure!
He'll be in the bedroom. Got it. Right, where the fuck's my wallet then? Hang on. If it's not on me? Obviously, she works with my wallet. Is my wallet inside the safe? Why do I keep my wallet inside a safe? That seems a little extra. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna look through casting for the game, and we're just gonna see if I can find a cast name that I recognize, and I'll just pick that. How's that sound? I'm just scrolling through the game's characters, not looking at the actual characters themselves, but just the casting, and we'll just see if I find one that I want to see. Brennan Lee Mulligan? Board games. Oh, that sounds funny. Oh, that's gotta be funny. Hang on. Board games. Alright, bet.
A colorfully dressed board gamer beams, but even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off. His smile is a little too wide.
Oh God.
Stare a little too close. You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why a gee gosh golly and a hi-edy ho!
That's definitely Brennan Lee Mulligan.
The board games. And away we go!
Wait, away we go? The unhinged laugh. That's definitely Brennan Lee Mulligan. Alright. Hi, Parker.
Hi there! I do love meeting new people to play with. And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big old attic. But you seem like a nice sort of fella already. Maybe you could be my next relationship. Would you like that?
I would.
Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules. I love rules. If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me, as they pertain to my whole deal and how this is going to turn out?
Sure, why not?
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games through. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet me. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus.
So our relationship is just up to chance?
Ultimately, yes. But your actions during each game can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me.
Interesting, I like a challenge.
I'm falling in love with you. Final roll will tell me how I feel about it. Today next for our first game, Sandyland.
Okay, can't wait. God damn it. Alright, we'll go ahead and actually continue with the alarm clock. But I know Stormwood will want that. There's no fire! There's no fire! Oh no, not this again.
We need to go get help.
I just left something in the microwave for a second too long.
You did? Guess that explains why there was just a tiny amount of
What's up, Wolfie Kapoofy?
and it went out a half an hour ago.
Okay, now can you...
Yes, I'll just...
Tetanus is a real thing, you know.
That should do it. So, what brings you to my neck of the woods?
Just thought I might stop by and see how you're feeling.
I'm 100% ready for anything.
Armor holds her arm up to stop any further conversation, her eyes narrowing. She sniffs a few times.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Do you smell
No.
it?
No.
Smells like,
No. No. Like the impending detonation of my precious eardrums. Like a stale fart. Like the hint of incense wafting on the breeze. Like a stale fart.
Armor's eyes widen, and your eardrums twinge in anticipation.
fire!
Oh lord, here we go again.
We need to get everyone out of here.
Arma, we're okay. There is no fire.
Are you sure? How can you be totally sure?
Can we chat? What's really going on here?
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's great.
You're pushing so hard, you're making mistakes. Why? I'm here to listen. Go ahead. It's okay. You're safe with
I
me.
think it all comes down to something that happened in my childhood.
What the fuck?
Armor is quiet for a few moments.
You're a fucking smoke detector! What childhood did you have?
When I was young, I was placed on the wall near the front of the window. It was a wonderful place. I could watch the outside world with all its color, bustle, and excitement. I could see the neighbors' houses. It was all so beautiful and so innocent. But then
Something bad happened, didn't it?
one morning, I saw smoke rising from one of the neighbors' windows across the street.
Oh, fuck. Wait, that's
I thought it
depressing.
was just a piece of burnt toast or something, because they were always doing that. And so I said nothing.
Oh, Arma.
It was a fire. It was horrible. By the time the fire trucks got there, it was already too late. Everything burned. The
What
paint
the
peeled and charred. The glass shattered. The whole house, and every single thing in it, all destroyed.
I had to watch the whole thing. I'm so sorry.
I never forgot that day. Never. It's what made me want to be the best protector I can be. It gave me the passion I needed to endure all the hours of training. It's also why I never let my guard down.
No, I really understand. Thank you.
Yes. Now you understand.
What you've been through sounds really difficult.
It wasn't that bad. Other people have suffered far worse.
Don't underplay it.
I guess I shouldn't do that. But what should I do?
Make healing yourself a priority. Whatever that means to you, I think you should do it.
Okay. But what about my job?
I'll keep an eye on everything and make sure we stay absolutely safe.
You would do that for me?
I would.
You mean you think of me as special?
Oh god, am I romancing the alarm clock?
I can follow up on that feeling. I'm going to get started on my healing journey right now.
Charging that battery might not be a bad place to start.
Yeah. I guess I've been beeping for a while now. Sorry about that. I was so focused on keeping a lookout that I didn't even notice.
The beepless Arma begins her healing journey, and you take your leave.
Huh. How will I know when she's ready? Should just be ready? Got one more. Let's see. We've talked to Bobby. We've talked to Dasha. Oh, we have to talk to. Yes.
It doesn't seem quite right.
What?
What you imagined you were aiming the Dateviators at.
Oh, damn it! It's Lavish.
Me, the best.
Okay, we did this one last time. We did this one last time. And it got fucking replaced. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna skip through. Oh, hello, the best character in the whole goddamn game. Yep. We did this. Thank you for buffing my stats for free.
Just do that. Make you more charming.
Thank you.
Welcome. Honestly, though, because you bought the very expensive deal.
It was pretty expensive.
So I'm the character that's worth the most.
I think the DLC advertised more than just you.
Sure, but come on.
Lucinda mashes together.
Front and center.
Why are you smashing together your Why are you smashing together your boobs? And why is that an option? God. No thanks, I'm full.
Wang, it's I love. I'll keep my
Okay.
assets nice and far. You'll know that you've.
Okay,
later.
chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Fine, okay, I'll go to sleep. Jesus Christ. I try to avoid those characters. I haven't talked to the bed since the fucking tutorial. Even though I keep sleeping in it. Alright. Bobby, ayo, my friend, my pal, my buddy.
On Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Huh.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster.
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey, stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
I will. I just... Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time. You know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
Alright, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby
Okay.
sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pack the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
What's up, Bobby? You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up.
It's a very short walk, but okay.
You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. Just haven't gotten up the courage yet.
Would it help you if I came with you?
That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's not about, like, who I am. You know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more.
Why are they normal? Why are they all normal? I don't understand. Why are they all normal?
That's the problem, too.
How?
Accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back, ruffle my hair. They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel. You're perfect just the way you are."
Why are they normal? That's a bad thing?
Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy
Fuck,
no matter
that's
what
sad.
I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
You shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself, Bobby.
Well, if I don't, who will? How else am I gonna make something of myself? Nobody else is gonna do it. I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing.
Think you should just try to find what makes you happy.
I thought I already knew, but maybe I never had a damn clue.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
The kitchen? Where the fuck is she talking about? Where are they talking about? The kitchen? That's my guess. But I don't know. Over here, the heating? Over here, maybe? I don't know what this is. Is it the kitchen? I just want to know where she was talking about first. All kinds of temperatures. Again, the first thought that comes to mind is... Oh, yep, it's the kitchen. Okay, I was right. Cool. Alright, Dasha! Dasha!
You wish to continue going on practice dates?
Please don't tell me that I don't actually have to pick that one. Wait. Hang on. I'm just... Unironically, I do want to romance Dasha. I'm going to see... Okay. Let's just continue going on the practice dates.
Here are the potential locations for these dates.
A strip club.
Well, here we are at Strip Club. I am surprised you have taken me here, but I am open-minded.
I am also surprised that we have gone here.
What do you do first?
Order us a round of wings, I suppose.
Yes, very good. Generous, delicious, spicy. All the notes you want to hit for date. We are off to excellent start. A dancer is coming our way. There is look in her eye that says, I am coming for you, baby. What do you do?
Lean in and I tell you you're the most beautiful desk here.
Me? Even with all these beautiful people around you?
You're gorgeous, Dasha.
Beautiful? Gorgeous? Many find my strength intimidating. These are not words Dasha hears often.
Well, it's a damn shame.
Thank you. Well,
Would.
on with date. Moving on then. The music is pumping, our hearts are racing. We are having good time enjoying the dancers. A woman named Diamond Delight has given us dance that left both of us forever changed. What do you do when it is done?
Lean in and ask you if you want to get out of here.
Get out of here? To go somewhere else, perhaps?
By somewhere else you mean home together, yes.
Oh, wow. This is very sexy. Your imaginary date is very happy. Shame it is not real.
Would.
This date is now over. Give me a moment to cool down, please. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
See ya.
See you again.
Alright. Oh, darkness. Dark Lord. Hello.
Shadow Lord greets you.
Hey, Shadow Lord.
His arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme.
Fuck yeah.
The doors of the abyss open for yours truly. Ah, a dark day to you, my penumbra.
A dark day to you.
I have something I want to show you.
What is it?
Evidence of my power returning. During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way.
Yes.
Observe closely.
Yes.
Come to me, servants of the night.
Shadow Lord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
What are they?
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There. Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
Oh, is something crawling on me? You summon bugs?
These many-legged, mischievous nocturnal critters hide in the dark until true darkness. Then they prey at their peak in the shadows. Do you believe me now?
Glory to the shroud of darkness, Shadow Lord.
Witness my power. Witness my mercy. Be gone, you pest.
Witness my power and witness my mercy. Get the fuck out of here.
There. They shall not intrude your presence again.
I thank you for your mercy, Lord of Shadows.
I am merciful for your thankness, granted human. Most merciful of thankness, most bountiful. I have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected. This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed. Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly.
What must I do?
Training is in order.
Give me all the training you've got. Let's level up. Let's level solo in the shadows with the Shadow Lord.
Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control. Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well. What activities do you enact in the shadows? Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
Sex. Sleep, overthink, doom scroll. Private stuff. Private stuff.
Elaborate.
I'd rather not.
What's the matter? Stuff is hardly a sufficient description. Answer me properly, Penumbra.
I'm, you know.
Excuse me?
I said you know.
I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
Touch myself in places, okay?
I know. I just wanted to get you to admit it. The sounds that escape you echo far, you know.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if
I'm gonna
any
flirt with all these
house
characters.
has heard them.
I'm gonna start flirting more. Just because I think it's funny. This is embarrassing.
You are just exhibiting good health. Nothing to be ashamed about.
It's less embarrassing when I'm not reading the voice lines.
I will be upfront. Each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable.
Go on.
I will when I'm ready. I'm grateful for providing me more insight into your life. Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
Yes, I am beholding you, Shadow Lord.
He exhales, his hands tightening into fist before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
I feel it. Another piece of my dark armament courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage. Excellent. My form is stronger. Yet still incomplete.
What happens when your form is complete?
Your question seems to catch him entirely off guard.
Hmm? Oh. We'll have to resume the ritual another night. I must become more adept to this newly returned strength. Until next time, Penumbra. Oh, and I do hope you have a pleasant rest. You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
I will be conjuring. Alright. Now what? We've got 2 left. We talked to the 3 that I've been doing every day. Who else? I don't want to talk to Hector again. So we're not going to. Oh yeah. Brennan Lee Mulligan. Right.
Hello and welcome to Sandyland. A magical beach-themed board game awaits us as we venture through the traffic to the parking lot to the Sandy Kingdom where beachgoers frolic among ice cream and sunscreen. Would you like to hear the rules?
Yes, how do you play?
Both of our pieces are at the starting spot, home. There are 12 spaces in between here and the Sandy Kingdom, some with different rules.
Okay.
Each turn, we both spin a spinner to determine how far we go. Then, after landing, we follow the outcome. First one to the sandy shores wins the game!
Gotcha.
What color would you like to be?
Large, eerie, floating, colorless cube. I want red.
The pieces are all the bank and the rule book. We are both at home. Shall we race each other to the beach? It's your turn. What will you do?
He's so unhinged. Spin the spinner.
You spun a 1. You're on
Shit.
the first space. Traffic. Tough to get out of. My turn. I spun a 1. I'm on the first space. Traffic. Tough to get out of. Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn. What will you do?
Actually, let's get in the mood for a peachy day and take off our clothes now. Spin the spinner.
You spun a 4. You're on the 5th space. Hot sand. The intense heat
Whoa!
cause you to run forward 3 spaces. My turn. I spun a 2. On the 3rd space, the open space, the parking lot. Not bad. Looks like it's back to you. It's your
I
turn.
think I'm gonna
What will you
win.
do?
So let's get in the mood for a beachy day and take off our clothes. I feel like I'm just gonna play by the rules. That's what he wants.
You're on the 10th space. Big bad son. You didn't bring sunscreen.
All the way back to space 4.
All the way to space 4. Oh dear. My turn. I spun a 3. On the 6th space. Ice cream. I can't help but stop for a tasty treat and I lose a turn. Looks like it's back. It's your turn. What will you do?
All right. That's the worst option. He just hate me. You know what? Screw it.
You weren't really anticipating stripping down when you first spoke to Parker. What better way to make things interesting? You make short work of your clothes,
Screw it.
getting down to just your underwear and leaving
What you gonna do,
your
Brennan Lee
clothes
Mulligan?
in a messy
Hmm?
little pile on the floor. Parker stares at you just a little too long. Seems he wasn't prepared for things to be quite this interesting. His pale cheeks flush as his eyes roam over your body.
Oh. All right. As you wish.
It takes him a moment to compose himself, but he eventually manages to tear his gaze away from you, stripping down to a swimsuit. He seems somewhat unsettled, if his reddening cheeks and nervous demeanor are any indication.
Now I'll win.
Here's my
I did not expect him to actually have an outfit.
typical day at the beach. Phew! It's your turn. What will you do?
Spin the spinner!
You spun a 2. You're on the 6th space. Ice cream. You can't help but stop for a tasty treat and you lose a turn. My turn. Oh boy. I'm gonna I spun a 2, huh? Not too good. Not too good.
Parker raises his hands slowly to his chest, covering himself up with an awkward sort of modesty.
You're not looking at my nipples, are you? I know I would if I were you. I'm looking at them now. Phew! I'm on the 8th space. The perfect spot now to set up my blanket. Looks like it's back to you. Phew! It's your turn.
Spin the spinner.
You spun a 3. The delicious ice cream is filling you with joy. You'll be able to move again after this turn. The thought of you licking that ice cream. Whew! Baby.
Parker swallows thickly, his eyes flicking over your swimsuited form.
I think I'm gonna need
I win.
Phew! It's your turn. What will you
Spin the spinner.
You spun a 1. You're on the 10th.
Son of a bitch.
Big bad son. Oh, you didn't bring sunscreen out of the car, so you have to go back all the way to space 4. Oh dear, you're gonna get it on your tummy. My turn. Oh boy, I'm gonna spin, huh? Even I spun a. I can't spin this. Not while I'm dressed this way. I'm gonna put on my clothes again, and it'll be your turn next.
Parker does
Okay.
that and spins, changing out of his swimsuit and back into his normal board game themed attire, with more pizzazz than you'd have given him credit for.
It's your turn. What will you do?
Spin the spinner.
You spun a 4. You're on the 8th space. The perfect spot. Now to set up your blanket. My turn. I spun a 4. The delicious ice cream is filling me with joy. I'll be able to move again after this turn. Looks like it's back. It's your turn. What will you do?
Spin the spinner.
You spun a 4. You
I win.
kingdom.
I cheated, but I won.
I tried my best, but you were simply a better beachgoer.
Your face, bitch. No, I'm so happy.
I'm proud of you, and you get to enjoy the beach. That's one victory for you. I'll add it to your dice roll to see what our relationship will be. I'm so excited for it. Come see me next time for the ancient game of chess.
Ooh, chess.
You've heard of it. Excellent. See you, potential lover slash friend slash enemy.
/ enemy. Alright, we got one more. So this one is one that we'll actually just pick. We'll get a new one this time. I was hoping to see that other HVAC type thing. But I suppose... I am curious what happens if you talk to a romanced one. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna do this. I was curious what this was.
It appears that your intentions have
Another
followed
fuck.
once more. The
Son of a bitch.
Lavish stands there instead
Why?
on the pose.
It's me.
Uh,
I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay. I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
I want to know more about who you are on the inside.
Talk? About me? I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean?
You're more than a dateable object. You're better.
That's a good way of looking at it. I haven't thought of that before. But, you know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just kind of seems so frivolous. Boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
No, you're doing great.
Yeah. Ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. It's always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are. This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
You're not Lucinda Lavish anymore.
Oh, you're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
And with that, she is gone.
What? Did I just make her break the fourth wall? I mean, she already was, but... I want to finish Bobby Pin's thing and Dash's thing, and I think I'm close to both of them. So, let's do that first. And beam.
It's Lucinda Lavish.
Fucking, I'm gonna talk to... Okay.
What should we get up to?
Why are you calling me lover? I want to know more about you.
Nope. Not going down that rabbit hole again.
Tell me, lover.
Damn it.
What should we
Damn
get up
it.
to
You said you're the best character in the game?
The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
Prove it.
Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things. But okay, I'll show you anyway, since I've got nothing better to do. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
Okay. Wow.
Check out my range. Glass buttons have died. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Sharky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywig are gonna go... Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost.
And each of those lines was recorded in only one take. I'm basically the best actress. In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best actress, Lucinda Leading Lady. What do you think?
You've convinced me.
Yay! Here. To show you my powers and incredible acting prowess, I present you empathy.
Thanks for the free empathy points.
See you around, my biggest fan.
Back to Bobby Pin, like the plan was.
Bobby isn't in the
Hi,
mood for
Storm.
conversation or cheerily posturing when you find them. They look lost in thought.
You made it. Welcome to the future site of the Pin Crime Family HQ.
Something wrong?
You can tell, huh? Guess there's no point in keeping it in any longer. I've been all over this damn house. I had so many ideas for schemes. But what's the point? This is a house, not some bustling metropolis full of suckers. We all have the same shit. We all share the same space. You can't share space with your suckers. That shit is awkward as hell. You know, I spent all my time locked up thinking about all the ways I was gonna make money, all the ways I was gonna make my family see I wasn't just little Bobby Pin anymore. I was gonna be somebody. Now that I'm here, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with myself.
What? Now I'm here, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with myself. Would you give me a demonstration? I want to see an expert at work.
Oh, hell, why not? It doesn't take much.
Bobby strides over to the door where you keep your iron.
Watch the master at work, rookie.
Bobby sets to work at the lock, closing their eyes and holding one hand before their back.
Wait, actually, I can do you one better.
They contort themselves into all sorts of knots, closing their eyes and twisting themselves into the keyhole without the use of their hands at all. It's a sight so bizarre, you wonder if perhaps you ought to have taken off the date theaters. A bobby pin fitting into a keyhole would have been far less disturbing.
Oh god, yeah.
What's all this then?
What are you, the fuzz?
I'm the door.
Well, buzz off and open already. I'm trying to show off my world-class lockpicking skills to my associate here.
I suppose you're harmless. If you want to see the wizard...
The wizard?
How'd you like that shit, huh? Ha! I told you.
Wow! Now
What the fuck?
How many times am I gonna get startled in this damn house?
my apologies for
commensurate showmanship you showed there. I mean, those twists and dexterity. Audiences love a thrill like that.
They do?
Of course they do. Trust me, I would know. Audiences love me. I was in there
What?
the entire time, you know, wondering to myself, can they overcome my lock? An iron like me can't be locked behind just any sort of lock, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and even though I have no problem retaining an audience's attention myself, none whatsoever.
What?
Just imagine the sorts of heights we could reach with you as a part of my act.
Wait, really? You mean I could be part of your magic show?
Most certainly. Just imagine it. You and I pulling off daring escapes. Me, the world-famous magician. You, my bright-eyed young assistant, pulling in the younger crowd.
I could be famous. I could really be somebody. Hell yeah, I'll be part of your act.
Hey, she's happy.
I just gotta wind up some business first, if you don't mind giving me a minute.
Naturally. I'll be here when you're all ready.
I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't expecting all this.
Oh, the door opened. What about us?
Us? Well, look. Maybe it's better we don't work together. After all, it'd make the huge crush I have on you kind of awkward.
Yo.
Dynamics and all that.
Hold up.
The Payne Crime family has standard ethics. I'd have to submit all this paperwork to HR. What a pain in the ass.
Wait, crush?
You're telling me you couldn't tell? You never felt that crazy electricity between the two of us? I was trying to stay cool, but I was gonna blow at some point. Better we don't have all that baggage in our way now.
I'm so glad it's not just me. Let's go!
It's not just you.
Let's go!
Shit was mutual, baby. Anyone could see it. Can you imagine our suckers trying to let us scam them? Meanwhile, we're making eyes at each other the whole time? Disgusting.
Sounds kind of hot, honestly.
Oh, you like being watched? Interesting. I'll let you remember that. But in the meantime, I guess I got some rehearsing to do for my new gig. You wanna come with? I can
Let's
take you to
go.
class.
I love that.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Bobby offers you their arm, and as you walk forward together, you're struck by just how good it feels to be partners, ready to support Bobby in their exciting new venture, and receive their support in turn. As you watch Bobby perform, you're deeply proud to call them your
Yay, that's cute.
When they turn
That's
to smile
cute.
at you in the crowd, they make you feel as if you're the only one in the room.
Let's go. What'd I get for that? I got sass. Alright. Time to go hang out with Dasha. I knew I was gonna finish that one today. Hello, Dasha. Hey, Dasha. What's going on?
I am so glad to see you. There is much on my mind lately.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not yet. I promised I would help you with date training, and we must finish yet. Now comes most important part. We have had wonderful dates. Everything has been so perfect. You have brought me back to my house, and now we sit in your car. What do you do now?
Why are you pointing at me? I walk you to your door and say goodnight properly. I wait until you've made it safely inside before I walk you to your door and say goodnight properly.
Yes, just so. It is better for your date's safety and extremely romantic. This is the way to your date's heart. Everything is whispering to you to do one thing to end the date. What do you do?
Obviously. This one.
Wow. Your date must be very lucky to experience such a thing.
We should practice, right? Anyone kissing you is lucky indeed. Both of these are good options. But I'd say we should practice, right?
Practice? You mean
Let's go.
kiss me?
If you're okay with it.
Yes.
Let's go.
Sounds nice. I mean, anything to help.
Dasha falls silent, closing her eyes as she waits for your kiss. She's shy, but when your lips meet, she comes alive, sighing sweetly and leaning.
I'm dating my desk.
When she pulls away from you, she's flushed and just a little dazed.
I'm so romantic with my desk.
Wow, that was very good. It is difficult to think after that, but I will manage. The date is not yet over. Let us assume your date is not so old-fashioned, and after your kiss has invited you inside. You are accepting this invitation because date
Are we
is
implying that we're about to sex?
Find yourself sitting on my couch.
My.
Looking into my eyes. What will you do now?
Oh God. I kind of like this one.
I would like that very much. What a beautiful end to date. I have heard enough, I think. Very, very good. You have performed wonderfully. If I am being honest, I am not sure you ever needed my help. Any date would be lucky to have you. Take it from me. When you find someone you are ready to date, go for it.
You. Thanks, Dasha. You're really a huge help.
It is my pleasure. Helping others is my greatest joy.
Now it's your turn to let me help you.
Well,
No buts. What's on your mind?
well, please, forgive me, but I do not feel ready to share it just yet. I must lift something heavy and make proper sense of all of this. I will share it with you soon. I promise.
I'll give you some time.
Thank you. Come see me soon.
Alright. So we won't finish her today then. That's fine. The fuck was that? Alright. Wait. Have I done this already? No, I haven't.
Welcome to the Abode of Mysteries, where today we will play the ancient game of chess.
Okay.
First founded as the Indian game known as Chaturanga before the 600s Anno Domini. That's year of our Lord Christ. As the most popular board game of all.
Year of our Lord Christ!
The game used to have elephants for pieces, but now it's like bishops and stuff. Do you know how to play?
Yes, I know how to play chess. I do.
That's great! Saves me an explanation. I have the pieces set up right here. You can be white, I'll be black, which means you go first.
Alright. As my first move, I'll ask that we spice things up and play blindfolded. Bet.
But blindfolded? Spice things up? This is just... I won't let this sort of intimacy shake me this time. No, not I. Partner, unshakable Bradley.
Parker gives you a chess blindfold and puts one on himself.
There's a little player 2 with hearts on it.
But you will be able to feel your way around the board.
Go ahead. Make the first move.
Play randomly, sacrifice your pawn immediately in a gambit. Develop your pieces toward the center. Develop.
Then I will develop around the sides in a hyper-modern style. I move here. What say you?
Brush Parker's hand with yours.
You feign reaching for a chess piece, going directly for Parker's hand instead.
Haha.
You can hear him gasp and tremble.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to.
You can't see him, but you can practically hear how red he's turning.
Oh, drat. I've lost the position. I'll move my bishop here?
Parker moves his bishop to a rather vulnerable spot. You can visualize it in your mind's eye.
Let the bishop go move towards his king. Resign? Let the bishop go move towards his king. I don't know. I feel like he's trying to bait me. This feels like a gate. This feels like a gambit.
Oh no! That puts you far too close for comfort. I'll protect my king with my powerful queen.
It appears from Parker's last move that you can simply skewer his queen with your rook.
No! I'll take your rook then.
But it is too late. Parker's position has collapsed.
Yeah.
And you checkmate him. Only a few moves later.
I was about to say, I felt like he was literally even like, I'll move my bishop here, and it's like he moved it in a vulnerable spot, and it's like, But if I can go for the king, I prefer to just go for that.
Gaze into each other's eyes. Is this romance, or is he trying to get a read on you? Not certain either way.
Congratulations! You've earned a point towards my love. Still, I will see you next time for an ever so complex game with many of my beloved rules.
Yeah, I felt like that. I felt like I made the right play there. Alright, back to the alarm clock if we're ready to? Can we do that now? Isn't she taking a personal journey? Oh,
I'm so
guess
happy
not.
to see you.
Hey Arma, you seem much better than the last time I saw you.
I feel like a huge weight has been taken off of me. I owe it all to you. You helped me release the burden I've been carrying for so long.
Has it made you feel more relaxed?
You have no idea. I'm not sure if you noticed, but my batteries are totally full now. No more unnecessary beeping.
You're killing it, girl.
Not to mention, releasing all that tension and anxiety has given me so much more energy to focus on my job. I've set some
Yeah, I
goals, and my
knew
journey
I needed to for you,
relaxation
Storm.
has been far more perceptive. Thank you so... Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Arma?
Do you smell that?
Oh no. Do I smell what? Arma, your alarm.
There's a fire.
Where is it coming from? How can I help?
It's in the bathroom.
Oh wait, really?
Dorian bursts into the room, all urgency.
You were right, Armor. It's the outlet next to Sinclair.
Oh shit.
We need more info before we act.
There's spilled water on it, and now the wall is on fire.
Oh shit. No!
Exactly what to do.
No!
Yes.
Go tell Eddie to flip his breaker so we can be sure there's no danger from electricity. Tyrell, I want you to soak it up and, if you feel up to it, jump on the fire.
Anything for the house, Armor. Let's go.
Barry, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Do some research on East Station Zithers.
Let's hope this works.
Oh god.
Amidst the chaos of the fire, Armor stands firm, shouting out orders and ensuring everyone in the area is safe. It all happens so quickly, but when the smoke clears, your home and objects are all...
So she had her batteries full and she went on her whole journey, so I had a feeling she actually did have a fire. That's why I was so concerned. We are professional firefighters now! No. We did it! Yay! Whoopee!
Yeah.
Hello, yeah.
Go, Tyrell. You were awesome. So were you, Dorian. Well, I'm gonna go dry off Wallace. Christ.
Oh, thank God.
I'll
He's
throw
alive.
the back on and have Tony take a look at that socket. Wonder what got into Sinclair.
You're an absolute hero. That was amazing.
What? I owe it all to you. I don't even want to imagine how that would have gone if I'd still been low on charge.
Now that I'm a deputy firefighter, any interest in giving me a CPR lesson?
Seems to me like all you need is a little mouth to mouth. Usually when we train like this, one of us plays the patient in distress and one plays the paramedic. Which would you like to be?
The submissive patient or the assertive medic? Good God. Assertive medic.
Sounds like I need helping.
Armor plays a disturbingly convincing patient in distress.
There we go, Storm. I've romanced your girl.
All pretense of training fades away. There's only you, her, and the budding.
That was very fast, actually.
Oh, I can't tell you how badly I've wanted that. I
Don't use my
know
name.
how much I needed it until you helped me find my balance.
No Bisa.
Oh, I need a bit of break.
From what?
Just a break from all the action. I think it's time for me to just chill out for a while. Come see me again soon, okay?
Okay. Oh, damn, really? I expected that to be it. Okay. Huh. We're gonna end it there, though. Or should we just go ahead and... I think Dasha is pretty much done, and I think Arma's pretty much there, too. And we already romanced Bobby. So if we do this, then we'll have completely new people other than the board game. Yeah, we'll just do one more day, actually.
There you are.
Hello, Dasha. You ready to chat now?
Yes. Thank you for your patience with me. Spending so much time with you. Speaking of romance lately, it has given me much to think about. Perhaps it will surprise you that a strong and cheerful desk like myself is not going on many dates these days. Truth is, I have put so much of myself into helping others, I have not left much time for myself. No, Dasha, do not lie to this wonderful human. I thought it would sound nicer if this were the case, but it is not so. But the kiss we shared, it was real.
I feel for you too, Dasha. There we go. Let's go. Yes. Truly.
I have found love at last.
We fucking won.
Lonely days.
We win.
Big kiss, big hug, big lift. I am so happy. I never imagined I could find love right here at home. Who would have thought that you were seducing me all the time?
I feel like it might have been the other way around, but who's counting?
Either way, we have been practicing dating each other all along. But it doesn't feel like practice, really. We have only done what is natural.
Let's go! We got poise. They glow when you romance them fully. So is Bobby still in the kitchen? Oh yeah, and this door is open now too, right? Yeah, Bobby's still in the kitchen. There's the iron. But it's separate or not? It looks like they're not separate. Yeah, they get highlighted. Alright. Let's go, let's talk with Arma again.
Hey there. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey Arma. Going great.
Love to hear it. I've just been chilling here, relaxing, doing a whole lot of nothing. Been nice to back off from working and stressing so much.
It's great. I'm glad you're taking a break.
Me too. Wanna help me finish this tub of ice cream?
Tub of ice cream?
Yeah. Well, tubs, actually. I've been through about 3 today. It's either that
Or...
Oh, nothing. Anyway, I've been great. I've realized that I don't need any stress in my life. And to avoid it, I've committed myself to a new pastime. Or lounging. Noah put me onto it.
There's such a thing as balance.
Huh? You mean I need to get back to work? I guess you're right.
Not what I mean, but
Someone's
okay.
probably counting on me somewhere. I'll get back to business in a bit. Just gonna hang here a few moments longer.
Okay. I don't know, I feel like it's fair to say, yeah, there should be some balance. I guess I'm not as close as I thought, even though we literally made out.
Back, my dark ally.
Hello.
The next trial commence.
Give me all the trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
Letters?
Back before the great cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities. Some have lasted several nights. Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
I am prepared, Lord of Darkness.
The game of shadows begin. I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to you. It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
Blank, 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 blank. Guess.
There's a cool S in the corner. Wait, is this Hangman?
This is the Hanged Man.
The tarot card. S.
There is an S. Now, choose your letter.
D.
There is a D. Now, choose your letter.
O.
There is an O. Now, choose your letter.
W.
There is now. Choose your
A.
letter. There is an A. Now, choose your letter.
Is it Shadow?
The answer is
I think they literally didn't give me the option to fail. That's so sick, dude.
completely sick.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but it seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player. Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Think. Think you're cute.
2 words. The second, 4 letters. The first, This is most certainly a declaration of praise and endearment. How sweet of you, Penumbra. It's most certainly you're cool.
You're wrong.
What? That's impossible. What is the answer then?
You're cute.
Shadow Lord falls silent as he tries and fails to process this compliment.
Ooh. Oh. Well. I see you've chosen the path of flattery. As are you, Penumbra. Very cute. That was entertaining. It's been eons since I played the Hanged Man. Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise. Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade from before the great cataclysm.
Were you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean.
Oh.
Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other void dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
What happened?
The Great Cataclysm.
Tell me more, Shadow.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed. Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
Light?
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy. Not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is time.
Oh. You drifted apart?
There was no one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions.
Aww.
They too left, one by one. And then, I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye. But I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly. And wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
Shadow, I'm so sorry.
Shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect. Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra. Thank you for listening to my tale.
Alright. Where do we need to go from here? I feel like I'm forgetting someone who I was going to go down the path of. Or no, it's because I have one slot that I haven't been using. Shoot. Have I done chance for the day? I think I have. This is going to be the last day regardless, so let's see. Or not chance, Parker, yeah. There we go. We haven't played it. We haven't done this yet.
Complicated game. This is a game in the Eurogame tradition, one of resource allocation, worker, placement, and cooperation between players.
Is this Catan?
It's based on the 20th century dairy wars between
It's
England,
Catan.
France, and Belgium, called Cream Capitalist. We will both attempt to outproduce the cream that the other is attempting to make. Would you like to hear the rules?
Sure.
I'm so excited to speak for a very long time!
Parker does indeed speak for a very long time, spending roughly 45 minutes going into
Oh, God.
excruciating detail about the different rules and sub-rules for each scenario, including the expansions which, as far as you can tell, aren't being used.
I'll play as Belgium, which is a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose?
I will choose France.
I knew you'd choose that. There's nothing interesting about France at all. in the game or real life. And I can confidently say that there will be none of this tomfoolery getting my emotions all twisted up with sexy situations. I will keep my emotions
In France or in game or in real life.
Parker distributes the pieces. A 10-minute process. You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them. 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes.
Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Think about the rules and begin to build a strategy.
Though the rules are intricate, they are no match for your intellect and resources.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new factories, and gathering new resources to then place again. Chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
That's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream-making process. Now you go.
New workers sorts of calculus, create more bulk milk, continue placing your peas in little piles, attempt to corner the current currency exchange market. Prioritize unlocking fancier cream skimmer machines to skim cream faster. This one.
You plug your resources into the slots to unlock fancier cream skimmer centrifuges. Soon, you'll be able to make cream faster than Parker.
That's all right. I have more than enough workers for the fermentation process, which you will suffer from.
Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through the 5 phases.
I've invested in new
I love his
Once
acting.
my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream will be a dream.
Put your resources into making more resources, building up a large supply.
Okay, I get the hint. I won't send any burglars your way.
You and Parker seem to be neck and neck in cream production and milk gathering. You've made it
It's
to the
literally
sausage
Catan,
where your respective countries'
but
production
with
will
cream
finally be
instead of
scored.
cities.
At turn 14, you see a critical opening. With great care, you have precisely enough resource. In the final turn, you ended up with 96 creamery points to Parker's 94.
Yes.
Well done! You win! I can't outdo the Milk Master. I will see you next time for our relationships. Ultimate dice roll.
Bet. Alright. And now we got one more. Which will actually be something that we discover. Holy shit. We actually get to do something new. Alright. The ship in the bottle, 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 the ship in the bottle. Please, Lucinda, don't show up. Okay, it's a pirate.
There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Hello, pirate.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you?
Make fun of who?
Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that Brobdingnagian mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
Whoa.
Yes, my newest neophyte. I am Woe. terrible kind. I am woe! Woe unto my enemies.
Okay, I'm sensing some unresolved anger here.
Unrelenting. It is a wildfire of pitch and black powder, always fed, never sated. Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence.
I'm falling in love with your magnificence.
Think ye I look for love? Your insolence brings you only death.
You're going to kill me?
Dear sweet Davy Founds, if you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression, yes, yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing.
I'm bearing. I'm bearing.
Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter?
Oh, it's because he's a little ship with a tiny sword.
Fathomless blood?
I thought you were going to kill me.
Of course I am. I am killing you right now. I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows. You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
It seems you're talking a lot about doing it and not doing anything.
Oh, I am. I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind.
Oh, a speculative stabbing.
Sail in the wind. Sweat, flesh, and bone. And it makes way for my blade.
It's kind of poetic.
Poetry. Never could stomach the stuff.
But he speaks so beautifully.
Hold fast there. I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the
It's fucking pronounced like Jack Sparrow.
spectacle and warning. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self.
But you look beautiful to me. Maybe beautiful was the wrong word.
Jack makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl. He looks positively put out.
The hell was that noise?
Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory.
You don't like it when people are nice to you?
No! Have you been paying attention? I want conflict. One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Founds I'll swing you from the yard arm.
You even tried it. I'll decimate you with a rolled up thigh magazine, bub.
Let there be blood. I load my cannon with heavy iron rounds to tear through anything and everything you might pray to put between us.
Ah, yes, cannon. I can evade that easily. I'll turn my face fully to you. No broadsides today, buccaneer.
You've picked up one smidge of strategy from some painted tavern doxy, and you imagine yourself my equal?
You're equal and so much more.
The gal! The muxie! My pantaloons tent in anticipation. Jack falls silent, his cheeks rubbing. Perhaps he didn't intend to say that part. Jack looks all around the room as he speaks, one hand awkwardly clutching his sword handle. You've never seen him so unsure of himself. You know, I just remembered that I have to swab the deck. Yeah, the deck needs a good swabbing before I do any intercourse. I mean, violent so, another time, post-swab. You bastard.
Dog got fucking hard because I threatened his life. Okay. Also, Storm, I would continue with Arma, but I looked some things up because I was curious why Arma's thing was so abrupt during the last one. And I saw some advice to say to do that one way later. So we're gonna save Arma's ending for later. When I say way later, I mean like they were saying like you should have specs that are like level 75. And I'm like, oh, I am not close. So we'll come back to that. But thank you guys for watching. Next stream will be Wind Waker. So come back for that. We'll probably stream Sonic Racing Cross Worlds when that drops, and depending on how things go, I might stream Bonanza, Donkey Kong Bonanza, when that comes out. We'll see. I probably won't make that a well, I'll make that a series, but I'll probably make it like a separate thing. But regardless, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. And now I have to hit the button now. I said bye-bye and